Hi, I'm Kelly Whalen. Happy Wednesday. I'm here in San Diego, California. You are joining me in my bedroom, so thank you for being here. Today I want to talk about a couple things. The last couple days I've been in kind of a funk. I don't know how you felt, but for me, in the past when I'd feel this way, I used to rebel against it and try to just deny that I was feeling any kind of sadness because I had the identity of a happy person. And so it like short-circuited my brain to try to figure out how I could feel this kind of sadness when I'm supposed to be a happy person. So what I've now come to understand and appreciate is that when these feelings come, the best thing we can do is just lean into them, just feel them. And the faster we do that, the more we allow whatever it is that we're feeling to just be, the faster they pass. So the last few days when I'm in a funk, I generally don't want to talk to a lot of people. I want to be in pajamas. I want to be on the couch. I want to be eating bowls of cereal and watching, back-to-back episodes of Forensic Files or some kind of true crime show. And so that's what I was doing. And in the process of doing that, it allowed me to understand and see what kind of world we are living in, because every commercial was so fear-based. It was like trying to snare me with being terrified for my health, for my safety. It was trying to sell me medications and sell me security things for my home and my bank account and all of these things. And so I recognized that this is the world that we live in. And I want to tell you that what I'm learning, what I'm practicing, is that we have a choice. We have another way. And so first, what I believe triggered this sad feeling is that with Facebook, it tells you, you can see where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, what you had posted. And so first, if you're not regularly posting on Facebook, I so recommend that you do. Even if you decide, even you can change your settings to just be only me so that no one else sees what you're posting. But then when you do that, it's almost like a virtual diary. So it allows you to go back and see where you've come from, a year ago or more. And so for me, it was a year ago this time was when I found out that my grandmother was sick, and I had the distinct, almost psychic knowing that she was going to die. And it was terrifying to me because my grandmother means so much to me. So the thought of her passing away was really difficult to cope with. And so during that time last year, I was just looking for some way to feel better because I felt so helpless to this knowing that she was going to die. And so I suddenly, I was out walking my dog, and it was like my eyes were trained on the ground and I saw hearts. It was the first time that I saw hearts. And so I took a picture and I shared it on Instagram, and I said, "You guys, look at this. These are for sure hearts." It was my dog had peed in the shape of a heart, and right nearby was another rock that was in a little heart. And so after that, I started seeing them every day, and what they began to represent to me was the love from my grandmother, and even more than that, this universal, unconditional love that we are surrounded by. All of us, we are loved just for being. It's just there all the time. And so when I share these hearts, I want to stress it's not that I'm creating them, it's just that I've trained myself now to see them. So when I walk out the door, I expect to see hearts, and so I do. And what this means to me is that we can train our brains to see anything. So if you expect to see good, you're going to see good everywhere. If you expect people to be kind, you're going to find kind people. That's the way it works. And so what's happening, though, is that if we're not flexing this muscle, if we're not using our brains, training them to work for us, the default setting is that they work against us, and we are getting bombarded by these negative messages. It's like being bombarded, really, like being hit over the head repeatedly with negativity, with fear, with this, these beliefs that the world is a scary, terrible place, and I believe that it's actually a beautiful place, and everyone's meant to thrive, and we have the ability and the capability of doing that, of having a totally, happy existence, and we just need to open our eyes to it. And so that's the lesson that I have for you today, is basically what we focus on is what we see. So for me, a small example of this is those hearts. If you want to see hearts, then walk out your door and expect to find them, and then start paying attention to what the world around you, being in the present moment and looking up at the trees, looking down at the sidewalk, like look all around you, and I guarantee that there are hearts there waiting for you to see them. And after that, then decide, what else do you want to see in your life? Do you want to see more abundance? Then believe that you're going to have more abundance in your life. Believe that it's possible, and you start to see examples of it. So believe that good people want to be friends with you, and you'll start to find good people showing up at your door. Like, it's literally, that's how it works. So that is your Wednesday wisdom number 17. I would love to talk more about this with you, so please feel free to message me, and otherwise I will talk to you soon. Take care.